It's Monday, another week is here, and we're going to go hard this week. Let's see how much we can get done. I'm in Kenora, I'm headed down to Minnesota. I'm going to try to zip back and forth as many times as I can this week. I'm thinking we can probably do 4 if we... I think it's possible. But at least 3 for sure. Back and forth, back and forth. So what I do is I load up in the morning in Ontario. I tie it down, I tarp it. I drive 6 hours into Minnesota, take the tarps off, roll the straps up, put all my equipment away, get unloaded, drive empty back up to Ontario, 6 hours, and I park. I do it all again the next day. Now, if I start in Canada, I can get it done in a day because of Canadian hours of service helps me along at the end of my day. But if I start in the US and I end in the US, they have shorter hours of service, so then I can't quite get this route done in a day. So we'll see if we can get back. If we can get back here tonight, I should be able to get loaded again tomorrow morning, do it again, and again, and again, and we'll see what this week brings us. But this is gonna be a busy one. But hey, what week isn't busy, right? Let's get to it. As Chit would say. Back to it then. Yeah. And that's what I got behind me. Just a cube, so they're easy to tarp, right? It's not like it's a complicated load to tarp. Oh, these lily pads, wow. Thanks. That's not very good for fishing. There was 3 of us here. I'm the 3rd one in line to get unloaded, and I will be unloaded shortly. The guy in front of me is about half done. I've already got all my tarps off the load. I'm ready to go. Just left those 2 straps on there, obviously, so that when I move the truck inside, the freight is secured. But we'll get this off real quick. And then plans have changed. I thought that I was heading back to Kenora. That's what we talked about this morning, right? This is trucking, right? Make plans and then plan for the plan to change. We're headed down to Iowa. We're gonna go pick up some tires in Burlington, Iowa, and take them to Saskatchewan. So I'll be loading there tomorrow afternoon. Tonight we're gonna try to get down to our usual stop there in Floyd, Iowa, and spend the night there. Picked up some more hitchhikers. Put them on my windshield. And we're trying to navigate this construction that's still going on. I think this is the right exit. Trying to get onto I-35.
Slide right on I-35W South.
Yeah, this is the south end of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Construction is still going on here, though it looks like they're making progress at least, which is more than we can say about the construction crews in Manitoba. And I got the right exit again. Nice. I only missed it the one time. Alright, let's see if we can get into traffic here. Excuse me.
Continue on this road for 92 kilometers.
Excuse me. Oh, that guy just kind of cut right in there. I guess he had to. His lane was ending. Alright, here we go. Alright, and we're set. So we follow I-35 south all the way into Iowa. The same place we've always gone. We've gone several times recently. This is Osage, Iowa. Osage, O-S-A-G-E. I love driving through these small towns in the U.S. These are small little forgotten towns that people bypass. Really, the only people who know that these towns are here are the people that live here or drive through here, like this, right? Like I never knew this town existed.
Continue on this road for 6 kilometers.
Like small town America to me is like the real America. It's the same thing in Canada, like small town Canada. I'm a little biased. I come from small town Canada, so I feel like that's the real Canada, rural Canada. The cities are all, I don't know, cities are weird. You know what I'm talking about, right? Cities are weird. I don't mean weird as an insult. I mean just weird to me, just different. Maybe I shouldn't say weird. Whatever, you know what I mean. I'm a little old school that way. Weird doesn't have to be a bad thing. Cities are amazing to go visit. I love visiting the big cities. It's really cool, but it's just not for me. I wouldn't want to live in a big city, but I know a lot of you do, and I get why. The convenience of having everything right there. I get it. I get it. And the big city, you know, the nightlife and everything's closer, more exciting. Small towns might be boring to you. Maybe they are boring, but, you know, they're my kind of boring. Boring is good. Sometimes, right? Kind of nice to be from somewhere where nothing really ever happens. Off the beaten path. That's just me, I guess, though. You guys know that already. I'm a rural guy. Well, we made it last night yet, barely. Still got this empty Mac behind us. In my spot right here. Remember, this is where I usually park if the spot's available. There's our water tower. Lots of memories at this truck stop. This has been a favorite spot of mine since before Love's. There's a Love's across the street that's built there now in Floyd, Iowa. I've been coming to this truck stop here at the 218 Fuel Express since before Love's was even built over there. I've said it to you guys before. This is where I usually park along the side here because this is where I always walk diesel. This grass didn't always used to be so long and overgrown like this. There was a time when they kept it mowed all the way up to a little barbed wire fence that they have over there. I guess it just became too much. But it was always mowed there all the way up to the tree line back there. At least I think it was. Because I remember, like vividly remember, taking Diesel out of my truck here. And him and I would be running around together in the grass here all the time. I always loved letting him run around here. He would never run away or run far, but if he got carried away, there is a fence there. Actually, I don't think it's a barbed wire fence. I think it's a wire fence. So I felt safe letting him run around here, that he wouldn't run up into traffic over there. Oh yeah, and we'd torque around here, rip around here. Good times. Floyd, Iowa. Yeah, right here. So if this spot's available, this is where I always park for old time's sake. I do have my name on the spot like I do in most places that I go regularly, but it's very, very small. It's I can't show you right now because it's under my truck. Small. I wrote it in invisible ink. So you have to have a special superpower and laser eyes to be able to see it. No, my name's not really on this spot or any of the spots that I claim are mine. I just claim that they're mine. I've claimed them. I've put my stake down. But if someone gets here before me, they get to use it. Okay, I gotta get back on the road. We're gonna take us down to Burlington now, and then we'll start tomorrow's video from there. Once we're loaded, I'm just gonna try to drop some of my friends on my windshield off here today. that soak in. Still use this stuff all the time. So it's great. I sprayed on. I'll just do my side right now. I can do that side later once I fuel. For now, just let that soak in. Let it soak. The guys at Bullsnot always say let it soak for about 15 seconds. I let it soak for like 30. Double it just to be sure. And then once. We're probably gonna do it twice. A lot better. Here at our, I guess, Phillips 66 truck stop. I like this place. They got really good food in there. And there's my load. I'm all set, ready to go north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 tires, which is convenient because that's the number of tires that my bill of lading says should be on my trailer. Always good when those things match. What's going on here? What is this? Someone dumped this out the back of their truck or something? It's like someone obviously backed in here. Really, guys? You see this way too often at the truck stops. Maybe it was pushed there by someone else, maybe in the wintertime, by the snowplow. Maybe the owners just gathered all the sticks and garbage and piled it there. I don't think so. I think somebody dumped this out of the... Oh, there's garbage here, garbage here. Guys, I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but we need to get a hold of the guys who keep doing this. Dumping their garbage. Not just like dumping their load, dumping their garbage here, but every truck stop you go to, every rest area, everywhere you go, just garbage. Everywhere. Like, were these people raised in a barn? What? How hard is it just to throw your garbage away? Look at that. There's broken beer bottles here. Someone was drinking and just left their glass bottles back here. Someone else drove over them. Just case of water, like and it just keeps going and going. And every truck stop is the same thing. And this is why people don't let us park places. Why? Oh, and look at this guy. Look at how they parked. Nobody else can get in here. Oh well, that's less of a problem. The biggest problem here is just the garbage at all the truck stops. It's so, like, I don't want to say embarrassing because it's not me that's doing this. It's not you that's doing this. It's infuriating. Angerifying. Is that a word? Let's make it one. It's just... It's disappointing. But you know, they let anyone get a commercial driver's license nowadays, right? Literally anyone. There's no shortage of truck drivers. There's just a shortage of people willing to pay good truck drivers. So they end up hiring anyone and everyone who will work for pennies on the dollar. Never been a shortage of truck drivers. There's tons of us out here. Tons of people would love to do this job too. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm making a pretty good living, but compared to wages that were like in the 70s, 80s back then, like when my dad was my age, adjusted for inflation, like, we're not making nearly what they made back then. Not nearly. Inflation's went way up through the roof and rates have stayed the same. So you can never be complacent and be like, well, it seems like you're doing pretty well. Seems like things are going all right. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're going okay, but wouldn't it be nice if they were going great or fantastic? But as long as they keep flooding the industry with cheap wages and cheap drivers who will work for pennies or quarters, the rates are going to stay really low, and it's hard for us legitimate drivers to make an honest living because you got these other guys coming in, undercutting us, cutting the rules, or whatever. A topic for another day. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you right here tomorrow. We're going to leave from right here. Have a good one.